Okay guys, what I did, I'm going to get some water. I ran out of water. I drank my water right here from this stainless steel lifeline green. I don't know, it's just a stainless steel bottle that I bought for like 10 bucks. So I drank all my water. What I'm going to do is I found this Gatorade bottle over there at the campsite. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go collect water, and then I'm going to show you how to boil it and purify it and get all the bad stuff you don't want in there out. But as you can see, you want to get water as far out as you can away from the bank, and with the most moving that you don't want any stagnant water is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to try to get out there as far as I can without getting too wet and get some water in this jug. The most ideal place to collect water from is from a moving element, such as a river that has current or anything like that. You don't really want to be collecting stagnant water, because stagnant water holds bacteria and many microorganisms such as mosquito larvae and just all different types of bacteria that will make you sick. So what you want to try to do is get out as far as you can and collect water off the top, collect moving water from the top. Now if the only source you have is stagnant water, then you have to roll with it. And also if you have to collect from a muddy water source, you're going to prepare it just how I'm going to show you here in a little bit, and you're going to let the sediments from the muddy water sink to the bottom so you can drink the clean water off the top. That might take half an hour to an hour. Just let it sit, let it settle to the bottom. As you can see here in this river, I know for a fact that it does come from a mountain spring. And the locals, they treat these mountain springs as well water, and they drink straight from them. So I know that there's not going to be too much harmful things in this river. So I'm going to be good to go on the sick factor, and I'm just going to prepare it how I would prepare any other water that I collect from any source. Okay guys, like I said over there, I ran out of water. So what I'm going to do here, I got my water I collected from that river over there, and I'm going to make like a makeshift filter. And this is pretty clear itself, but it's got some little floaties in there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cotton shirt, I'm going to double it over, triple it over, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But this is going to act like a filter to any of the sediments that are left in this water. So I'm going to put it over the top, just like that. I'm going to get my bottle here. This, like I said, is a stainless steel bottle. I bought it from the store. It says it's a life green, lifeline, and it's green. I don't know, but it's a stainless steel bottle that you can reuse over and over again. What's good with these stainless steel bottles is you can pour your water in here and boil it. Every water you drink, you want to get from any source other than purified water or tap water. You want to boil it for a minimum of 2 minutes, a rolling boil. So this stainless steel bottle just lets me put this in the fire, and it'll boil in itself, acts as a pot as well. All I'm going to do is take this water, set this up somewhere where it's not going to tip over, and pour from the water I just collected into here. It's going to take a little bit for the cotton to get wet, for it to soak through. I'm going to take off a fold. I don't need that much. As you can see, it's already coming through. Just let it sit there and squeeze the bottle if you can, and it'll push it through a little faster. As you can see, the water's coming through pretty easy now. I'm just squeezing it to get it into here, get it all collected up. Yeah, there's not much, there's a little dirt that's there, but it's not much. And that cotton acted as a filter for this. Now, I got a plastic lid that came with it, so I'm going to keep it off. I'm just going to put this in the fire and let it boil. For, like I said, 2 minutes, a rolling boil. That boil will kill any germs or any bacteria, anything that's living, microorganisms is the word I was looking for. It'll kill any of that. So you don't waste it. It's boiling pretty good right now. I'm going to keep it boiling. Just started. I'm going to boil it for probably another minute and like 45 seconds. So, hey guys, I'm gonna take it off now. It's been boiling for 2 minutes, probably about 2.5 minutes actually. So I'm gonna take my pliers, hook right in this lid, pull it off, and just put it off to the side. Let that cool down. Obviously, you're not gonna drink. Obviously, you're not gonna drink water that is just boiling. So I'm gonna cool it down and I'll let it stand for however long it has to be. And I'll probably end up putting the cap back on and taking it over and putting it back in the creek just so it cools down enough to where I can drink it, have nice cool water. But right there, that's how you purify water so you can drink it. I got my survival fishing kit right here. There's a little school of fish right here. I'm here with my buddies. We're just gonna see if we can catch something right now. So. As you can see right here, all I'm fishing with is that survival fishing kit. All it has is a hook on it. No bobber, no nothing else. No sinkers. My buddy Noah, in his pack, we were going to spend the night up at the top of that cliff. He brought a can of corn along. So we opened it up, and I put 3 little pieces of corn on there, and that's all I'm fishing with. And these fish, they go after it. You know, if fish are hungry, they'll eat anything. Check it out, guys. Corn. All I have survival fishing kit. Right here. The first full day of camping there, we decided to hike to the top of Eagle Rock. Our original plans were to spend the night up at the peak, but once we got to the peak, we realized it was way too narrow. It was only about 3 feet wide. There was no way we could safely spend the night up there, so we decided to hike back down and spend the night where we originally camped before. And then the next day when we woke up, we decided we were going to hike to the top of this mountain called Smoke Hole. And the legend behind it being called Smoke Hole is supposedly there's a cave about 40 feet up in the air where Indians would smoke their wild game with the meat that they came to hunt so far away from their village. And the reason they would smoke it up there in that cave that was out of the ground or 40 feet above the ground because no animals could get up to it, and smoked meat doesn't rot as fast as uncured meat or unsmoked meat, so they could take it back to their village without any worries. So that's the legend behind the mountain, and we hiked up there. We were hoping to see it, but what we did was we overshot it because we had to climb up on this rock face to get to the top of the mountain, and when we got up there, there was no more other places where it could be, and from the ground we could see it. So we knew that we overshot it, but we had to get going back to DC, so we chopped it up as a victory and headed back.